You walk into a Filipino home. Maybe you're a friend of a friend, or even a complete stranger. Within seconds, someone offers you a plate of food. They bring out the soft drinks, even a lechon, and say, "Don't be shy. Kain tayo." You didn't ask. You didn't expect it. But you feel it. That warm, open-hearted welcome. This is Filipino hospitality, famous around the world. But here's the real question. Why is it so deeply ingrained in Filipino culture? Why does it feel so sincere, even when people have so little to give? In this video, we're diving into what makes Filipino hospitality so unique, so powerful, and so unforgettable. And trust me, it's not just about the food. To understand Filipino hospitality, we have to go way back, before the Spanish, before Christianity, before the word Philippines even existed. In pre-colonial times, Filipino communities were tightly knit. Survival wasn't individual, it was collective. When your neighbor had a problem, you helped. When there was food, it was shared. That's the root of Bayanihan, the spirit of communal unity. And this idea of helping, of welcoming, of sharing what little you have became the foundation of hospitality. As centuries passed, this evolved alongside Filipino values like pakikisama, getting along, valuing harmony, utang na loob, repaying kindness with even deeper loyalty, haya, the desire to avoid causing shame or discomfort. These aren't just traits, they're social codes. And they shape how Filipinos treat people, especially guests. In the Philippines, hospitality shows up in everyday life, not just big events. It's in the neighbor who sends you a plate of pancit without being asked, in the tricycle driver who waits for you to get inside before driving off, even in the rain, in the tita who insists you take home leftovers, even when you're full, and of course, the phrase "kain tayo," a casual invitation to eat, even if there's only a single dish on the table. It's a way of saying, "You are not a stranger. I see you. You're welcome here." This generosity is not performative. It comes from a real place of empathy and from a mindset that says, comfort the guest before yourself. Filipino hospitality reaches its peak during special events. Let's talk about the fiesta, a celebration in honor of a town's patron saint, often lasting several days. But it's not just about religion, it's about opening your home. During a fiesta, everyone is welcome. You don't need an invite. You don't need to be close. If you pass by, you're expected to come in, sit down, and eat. And Filipinos don't skimp. They'll borrow tables, cook for days, and feed not just one family, but the whole barangay. The same goes for birthdays, baptisms, weddings. It's about abundance, not of wealth, but of spirit. You may not know the celebrant personally, but you'll still leave with a full belly and a plastic bag of food. Filipino hospitality doesn't stop at the country's borders. OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, bring that same spirit wherever they go. A Filipino nurse in Canada will treat her patients like family. A Filipino seafarer will make sure the crew feels cared for, no matter where they're from. Even abroad, Filipinos open their homes to kababayans and foreigners alike. There's almost always food, karaoke, and that same warm smile. And when natural disasters hit or tragedies strike, Filipino communities, abroad or at home, always rally. That's the core of the culture. Care for others no matter what. So, why does Filipino hospitality feel so different? It's because it's not rooted in duty, it's rooted in the heart. The goal isn't to impress, but to connect. There's no checklist, just a sincere desire to make someone feel at ease. In a world where hospitality often feels commercial, like customer service, Filipino hospitality still feels personal, like you're not just a guest, you're family. But even something beautiful has its challenges. Many Filipinos feel pressure to give, even when they have little. Hosting can be expensive, draining, and sometimes overwhelming. There's also the silent expectation to repay kindness with kindness, which can become heavy. And yet people still do it. Because for many, it's not about what they have, but who they are. The younger generation is now learning to set healthy boundaries, to balance hospitality with self-care, but without losing that heart of generosity. Filipino hospitality is something that can't be fully explained. It has to be felt. It's in the way someone offers you their seat, even when they're tired. It's in the way a family insists you sleep over because it's already late. It's in the unsolicited care, the unspoken generosity, the joy in giving without expecting anything in return. And here's the most beautiful part. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. In the Philippines, hospitality doesn't come from excess. It comes from heart. It's a quiet but powerful reminder that kindness, connection, and genuine human warmth still exist in this world. That even in a time where everything feels transactional, likes, followers, content, Filipino hospitality says, "You are welcome. You're home." If that touched you or reminded you of your own experience with Filipino kindness, let me know in the comments. Maybe you've been a guest in a Filipino home, or maybe you are Filipino and you've seen this in your own family. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you want more deep dives like this about culture, kindness, and the quiet things that make life beautiful, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Ingat ka lagi. And if ever you visit a Filipino home, come hungry.